Mm. So this, thi- so PD, this is worse than TIG concept. This is like
Yeah.
you oh
You have 60 seconds remaining.
oh hey PD, say hi to Miss Rowley. Hi, PD. Hi, PD. We got 60 seconds. I'm fine. I'm so happy to hear your voice, but we got 60 seconds left, so we just gonna praise God for real for your life. I continue to wish you just happy thoughts, happy moments. Find yourself. Just stay in God's will and just stay in prayer. It is something changing. The fact that everybody and their grandmother's on medication is indicative of other issues. So, let's just pray for society. But I pray for you. Hi, Petey. I'm so glad to hear your voice, baby. You're okay. Sounds good. Don't be reading the line, nigga. Thank you for calling. Wow. All right, now we really look. We just got a real jail call came straight in. You know what I mean? But here go Cootie run his damn mouth. Now I'm glad he went and took his smoke break. We needed him to get the fuck out of here because he don't know how to fucking shut up. But this is his segment though. Yeah. This is Cootie's segment, and look, he just got us an exclusive call today from really inside the situation. Yeah, but you hear that though, right? Yes. And that is crazy because like you say medication call and the whole pod get up. That is something that has dramatically changed over the years. He says it's like a feed up line. Yeah, it's like a feed up line because they got everybody a slave to that medication. Almost a way of controlling the population. If they really, really wanted to, they would put it in the juice, y'all. So back in the day, I think some of our life issues was more simpler to kind of navigate through and solve. And I think now, this next generation, they don't have the fundamentals to be able to go back to something to solve their problems at a baseline. You know, they don't really understand the fundamentals of working or learning a trade or having just a basic education, a high school diploma. So it's like now everybody coming in and they ADHD and they got all these other issues and their mama was on crack and they a dope baby and now everybody on medication. Yeah, this is reality that's going on. We just got a eye awakening because we this is still what's going on in the system when there's our young people and our juveniles and whoever that's in the correctional system is getting medicated to keep them calm and this. They probably ain't giving the right dosage. And they probably ain't getting the right medicine. Yeah. Just to keep them calm, they probably just getting them all that. What's that? Thorazine, Haldol. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, all the mood stabilizers and you name it. So yeah, that's something. That's what I was saying, that you need to keep your family close and accept their calls and really be in touch with them so they won't have to resort to that medication. Yeah. Yeah, because when you become hopeless and you think nobody care about you, ain't nobody writing you, you can't talk to nobody, you will get depressed. You will fall victim to your environment. It's a toxic environment. It's a highly sexualized environment. So stay close to your people because you don't want them to wind up on medication because they on medication there, they're gonna need medication when they come home because that medication has a long lasting effect. So I tell you. All right, we were speaking on how you was telling us about the medication line is longer than the we got our call back um family. We was talking about how the medication line is like the feed up line now, and that's unheard of. Yeah. And we was like,
Yeah.
yes. So hey, go ahead. What's all right? Well, let me ask you this one question, right? Peter, you've been in the penitentiary, right? All right. I haven't been. Well, I've been in the penitentiary, but I only been in there when half of the lifers. So all the lifers was getting moved to out back and into the cut as the transition. So me and Cootie was going back and forth. I was trying to tell him that the cut was just as similar to the penitentiary, and he was really upset about it. Like it ain't even add up.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What is?" I say, "Do you know what the cut?" I don't know. This is. I know it's relevant to listening to us go back and forth with this, right? But this was the debate. I was like, so can you explain the difference? This the location. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would definitely agree with that.
Cootie don't agree. He ain't gonna agree with you, and he taking a smoke break, Petey. He wouldn't agree with you. This.
Yeah. 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 And the administration knew about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So both parties, not just officers, the inmates too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh Lord. I know it. Down there by Gate Man's, Lord have mercy. That little back part. Oh wow.
Hey, look, I'm gonna throw you a subliminal message, right? I'm just gonna say, don't you know where Paul Mall is? the Well, anyway, you my basketball slow walking partner when I was in the cut. All right, man. But I just need to shout out, man. I'm glad to hear you, man. You got me smiling, and and I don't smile much.
Yeah.
So what? How it affects our family? First of all, you know what, all the support we get in the system, it comes from our family.
Yeah.
We're no one that you hung with or showing you love like your family
Yeah,
when you're gone away.
but as a family member, because both my brothers was locked up. I mean, you have a measure of worrying. You go through a gamut of emotions to the point where you visit more, to the point where you correspond more. But it does affect your family. They lose sleep. They worry. They're just as concerned as if they were there with you. Sometimes even worse. So you know it is something, because it's something that you can't really control at the time. You can't control when your family member is locked up and they're gonna be gone for 8 years and ain't nothing you can do about it other than worry. But then as a spiritual woman, I found myself praying more. I found myself sending them the right kind of books to read, and just really praying that God will put the right people in their path so that their mind would change.
What about people that's not as spiritual?
Well, I mean, for them, the same thing. Hopefully, they'll get therapy. They just gonna worry themselves to death, or maybe drink, or do unhealthy coping mechanisms. But to say how does it affect my family, it can affect them negatively.
What about, but PD? If we going to say will it affect our family? What about the victim's family? They still infected too, so we got to take that burden on us as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And my bad, bro. My bad.
Yes. Hi, Rebecca.
Okay.
Hi. Hey, how you doing, sis? Yeah.
I'm fine. How you guys doing?
Good. Good. We're doing fine. Touch on how all these experiences has affected you.
I would want to say that it has been a journey.
Yeah.
Who that?
I'm just going to listen to
Rebecca. It's
That's all.
Beyonce. It's Beyonce. Yeah.
You heard it. Say it again. You heard it, Clay?
Yeah. So she said it's a journey.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm in the contract. Okay, so I'm sorry. It has been very challenging, but rewarding at the same time, especially going through the avenues of the paperwork with the Lord and things of that nature. It does give us hope,
Too loud,
Okay.
Rudy.
Prayer is number one. So I think, just being strong in prayer,
Yes.
communication.
Yeah.
Every day, so I really not haven't been that much affected by it in a negative way, if anything in the positive way, because it's like he has a home. He has a wonderful relationship with my adult children. So his But we
Awesome.
always on the phone, you know. So I think the plus thing that the institution did do is well, we can get video calls.
Oh, okay.
You know, with video calls, I mean, we can text one another.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like he's like if he's right here with me.
That's awesome.
Well,
So there's a lot of stress off of him too.
But I
I
do,
don't think so.
yeah, but I do concur.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
That's what's up. And I wish they would have done that years and years ago instead of trying to micromanage people's lives, because I do think it all plays a part into your mental health. You need to be mentally healthy. And because it is a journey, because it is challenging, but it's rewarding as well, I just think that the support, the communication, everything that plays a part into the goals, because I know every person going into the system has set goals. And all of these things help contribute to whether you fulfill your goals or not. So, big ups to you, Miss Rebecca. Thank you again for your words and being a part of our conversation. And it's just a blessing for us all to have these thoughts vibrate around this room. I thank you.
I thank you too, Rebecca.
I thank you as well. You all thank you.
Yes. What's PD, when you say the tablets, you got the tablets.
Yeah, they got tablets now.
So
I got a question.
That's a different
I got a question I
environment.
want to ask
That's
you.
all right. You. But what's the ramifications for them giving you that? What is the
Get that. I got a plan. Move.
Yeah, you got a tablet. What?
You know what's pacification?
Yeah. 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 We have internet access, but I believe it's limited, correct? Yeah. That stopped people getting killed over the phone. Use the wrong phone.
Yeah.
But I wonder, is his internet usage limited to certain websites?
Do that?
Don't give
Yeah.
internet.
Do that cause
They don't give
that?
internet.
He on the
No.
internet now.
Do that stop violence from on?
got it.
Like she's saying, hold up, Cootie. Do that stop violence because y'all got the tablets from the phones? Yeah.
Like psychological judo. Uh-huh.
No medevacs. Okay.
So what you saying is that's volatile, right? And it's more. So basically, then, if that's volatile, that's conveying to me that, as opposed to convicts, you got more so inmates is more submissive and passive to the conditions that's being imposed upon them. They're really not rallying against anything. The political awareness and stepping up is not present there. I mean, you don't got the food strikes and the sit-ins, and we ain't going for this to try to change certain conditions.
Right.
No, they don't care about the conditions. Their conditions don't even matter. Because they don't even do poop on you. That's the number one thing. They don't poop.
But they was doing poop back when I was in there as a sign of resistance, right?
Right.
Some people was great, and because that was their only way that's the only outlet sometimes. It was, no, seriously.
No, she said it though.
No, they been calling poop is it depends on when you had some people that do
That
poop
milk carton, a
because
little
they were
different.
great, right? They were broken, and they would try to hold you hostage with poop. And supermaxes, behind the door, you had lame dudes who try to hold men hostage with that, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna poop you down, type of stuff. And you had certain people, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't so much lame, but they might have been so behind the door so much they couldn't get you the staff the way they wanted to. The only way they can express their discontent was to violate them with sour milk or poop or piss them down.
It's their only form
That's the only
control.
form of resistance, right?
Yeah.
Of outbursts of that nature, right? So it's different levels of it, right? But I'm gonna ask you this though, P.
Mental.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this though, P. Is this right? You know, preparing for your re-entry back into society, right? Do you feel like you prepared to re-enter back into society, or you prepared? I'm talking about have they prepared you to re-enter back with the tools you need to re-enter back into society, be effective, and be a productive citizen?
Yes, I have been taking total advantage of it, and I've been taking advantage of it. So I'm serving a late citizen. I'm serving a lot of citizens. So all of the little vocational trades, certain programs, I'm not eligible for. They are only eligible for who all have like 7 years.
Right.
Oh.
You know that?
I didn't realize it.
So I'm working at the department. So therefore, I could take advantage of certain things.
Right, and see, and that was political. And see, I'm aware that that was political, and it started some time ago. Because when I was in the penitentiary with you, we had college programs we can go to, but the citizens out here, the taxpayers, complained about why are they giving them education at taxpayer expense when they had to pay for it, right? So now these trade schools and these things prepare you to go back to society are not available for those convicts that may be re-entering society and that's not in the minimum or pre-release institution. Because a lot of times you don't go home from those institutions. I went home from WCI, you know what I mean? Medium, high max, or high, medium, low maximum. So, so you go out there unprepared and it's systematic design to not make you to be effective and being a productive citizen out there. And that's because society did that and it's political.
You hear? Is you gonna let him talk?
Right, but I want to expound on it.
Yeah, you expounded for 15 minutes.
Hey, man, cut yourself short, pass it out. This is beyond your pay grade. It's beyond your pay grade right here. Right. Mm-hmm. And that was solely being proactive. And I like to give a shout out to them, reiterate them brothers you just mentioned. That was them being proactive, you know what I'm saying, and knowing the needs that the convict that we into society is gonna need to succeed out here. Because while they want y'all to be rehabilitated, they also handcuffing you. Because they're taking away the resources to prepare you to go back out there. You can't go up there, you ain't have no education into the field. Because, we're going to give these to people that got 5 years and under.
Yeah.
No, it don't work like that because everybody don't get released with 5 years under MM security.
Yeah, in some people's cases, they give their time back.
Right, so it don't work like that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what that was? That's because they had survival skills.
Yeah.
Transferable survival skills that you gain from the being institution to survive for self-preservation. But see, society, politically wise, have cast us off those with lengthy sentences, right? Thinking that they failed to look into the future that, hey, you had people that was, you know what I'm saying, that was convicted, you know what I'm saying, incorrectly. They may get their sentences back, return back to society. They just think, oh, because it was dead, it was in stone, and cast us off like we never gonna return. You know, so therefore they took away all the resources, took away your meals to keep you sustained, to feed you.
Yeah.
They want to starve you to death. If I feed them, they can't be productive. They're not coming back out here.
All right, cool.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, hey, Pete, I want you to get your little say whatever your last jewels because we over time, and then Cootie already went and took his smoke break. He came back and then he amped up again. So I need you to say and tell your wife and your fiance whatever it may be, and yes, and I want you to go ahead.
You already cool.
So it's on the. You said it's on the Senate floor right now. Oh, you know the name of the bill? Okay, I'll look it up. But it's on the floor right now. Okay.
We're gonna push it. My coat there. Yeah.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
That's right. That was on one of my.
All right, now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Definitely.
We appreciate this call.
Yeah.
It really touched them. And look, Zone 15. Look, I'm gonna tell. I heard you shout out Wayne Bruton. Hollywood hollered at you because he was on the page right now while you was talking.
Hey, Hollywood.
Yeah. So and then I'll tell Hollywood. And then I seen Tubby is gone blind right now.
I just seen Tubby, man. I'm free mom.
All right, and Fry out here doing good. Fry's out here doing good.
Tell them, man, everybody doing wonderful, man. Like it's supposed to do. A real men standing on 10, but make things happen.
Before we shut this down, I need you to expand on the penitentiary and cut for Cootie right here because right here you go. I'm giving him the phone right now and say what you said before, and then we going to close it out because we over time.
The differences.
We over time right now. Okay,
I want to know the differences.
Here you go. Here, I'm giving him the phone.
That's our own sincerity.
I said, listen. Won't you listen?
It's my big brother. Go ahead. The differences. All right, too late.
Oh my God.
That's my big brother right here.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I like what he said though. What he said.
Yes,
everybody, listen, despite what y'all might think, everybody incarcerated is not guilty, is not a unruly or evil. There's a lot of decent people There's a lot of family people, family men and women. Don't count them out. They still need you to communicate. They still need you to stay in touch. They still need your prayers. They still need all the resources. And right now that there is a bill right here in Maryland on the Senate floor that is dealing with inmates, their rights while incarcerated. So we do need to pay attention to the legislature. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate everything you brought to the table, and even our silent but deadly guest over there who really has just brought just good vibes to the room. And for you, Lump, thank you for just being who you are and sponsoring all of this and taking it away.
I'm gonna say, can I say something?
Yeah.
Of course.
Shout out to all the real G's that's keeping it down, holding strong out here, man.
Yeah.
They came home at the long of these sentences, and haven't fallen victim to the streets, man. And doing some positive things, real things. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all out there, y'all addiction counselors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all working in addiction houses. Y'all got some businesses, got some jobs going on.
Yeah.
My man, look, got podcasts going on. He's driving trucks. So, you still keeping protecting citizens out here. You ain't got to come out here and fall victim to the streets, get you over this type of stuff. A level of maturity shows in your behavior. Words is not real. Right. Behavior is everything. Living your truth, right? And I just want to say, man, that if society failed those that's inside would come out with grudges against society and do things that you might feel detrimental, because some of them may go through some disorders and they have resentments and feel like you failed them and that you don't want them out here, so they go astray. Yeah. So look, help those that's behind the door that can't help themselves. That's right. So when they come out here, they can be productive citizens.
That's right.
And be a benefit to all. But we need them out here. There's a lot of real men doing serious time. There's a lot of out here that's out there now that ain't even real men because they don't know how to leave men, because the real men went incarcerated. Yeah. A lot of fatherless childs out here.
Yeah.
Get their fathers back out here.
Yeah,
Get their mothers back out here. That's all I want to say.
Amen.
Yeah.
Now
is my time to speak. My man was off the chain today, but this is C-No, Cootie, Antoine, Ant-Mo, whatever he wants to be called, Born Divine. See, he got so many names, and he don't know when the silent, he don't know what breaker 19 means right now. He is all over the place, but that's my road dog. This is the one person that had my back when I went into the correctional
facility. You don't need no validation, but
I don't care about your validation. I don't care about
you doing real shit out here.
No, first of all, I know I'm doing real stuff out here. You need to be doing what I'm doing.
We doing it together.
All right, then why we can't talk together? We can't talk together. You trying to talk over that lump stuff, and you already had your stage.
All right, I'm ready to listen.
No,
you told me this is my platform.
I am, but it's my. You already spoke, didn't you?
Yeah.
You gave your shout out. You just this.
I just love what you doing.
Thank you.
Because you know why? Because now we got a diverse audience here.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean? You hear me? When I seen you the other day on there, I said, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't all men up here. Ain't all comics up here.
That's right. That's right.
It's different perspective. It's Goons giving their own nerdy sincerity. So we got different point of views here.
Goons giving our own nerdy sincerity. And he said it smoothly. He said it smoothly without a stutter.
No, recognize that.
Cool day. Breaker 19. Breaker 19. You done. You done. He's in timeout right now because he don't even understand. He don't understand.
It's all right.
All right. This is a special moment. Harm City, which you said sponsors the Petty Ass Nump and Reggie podcast.
That's right. Harm City.
Shout out to my man Cody Fitz for giving us the Fed jewel today.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea of buses take you to the Con Air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Petey.
David Johnson.
Zone 15.
David Johnson.
With Cootie, he didn't even know how tight we was and we walked there and played basketball together. But he just brought him on, and all this rah-rah shit. Yeah, I'm just going to ride. Just like you ain't know You don't know a lot of stuff.
Listen,
Just like you was wrong. He already said you was wrong. When he get back on the next time, he gonna shut you down because you was wrong. Wasn't he wrong? Was he wrong? Ain't not. All right. No, but you always was saying what you said. You never wrong, huh?
His intentions were good.
Give me your own narrative.
His
Yeah,
intentions
his
were
own
good.
narrative.
His intentions
All right, well, he was on agreement with me.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
You feel good about that.
Yes!
You feel good about
Anytime I feel good to get one up on you, I feel good. Cause shit, boy, you a piece of wood.
But see, he ain't here for me yet.
I
I might change his point of view.
You ain't gonna change.
He might agree.
No,
he might
he got his own
still
mind.
He might still stick with his
You ain't
point
gonna
of
change
view,
his
but he still might agree with my point of view because at certain times, he still collaborates.
Breaker 19. I love for y'all joining this podcast. And we out. Push in on there for me. You the engineer over there now. It say in. Push in. Yeah.